Good afternoon and welcome to another segment of Off the Cuff with Deb. We are located here live at the Staged Homes Real Estate Office located at 335 Main Street in Vista. Today I have a special guest with me, Kathy Sabater from Fairway Mortgage, and we are going to talk about FSBOs. FSBOs are for sale by owners. So if you're a for sale by owner, you know a for sale by owner, your neighbor is a for sale by owner, then you're going to want to take a look at this segment. So today I'm going to talk to Kathy Sabater about what does that look like from a lender's standpoint. I know what it looks like from a real estate standpoint. We see oftentimes for sale by owners think that they can save money in commissions by offering their home for sale without using the services of a real estate agent. When in actuality, we actually can get top dollar for their home and actually pay for our commissions. So for example, if staged homes sell faster and for more money, as much as 4 times faster and 17% more, if your commission is 6%, even the top commissions in the field, which is standard in the industry, and it includes free professional home staging, why wouldn't you want to have a real estate broker or agent represent you, especially when the staging is free? Take a look at our before and after photos online and you will see that a picture truly is worth 1,000 words. Now Kathy, talk to me about lending as it pertains for sale by owners, because I know you work with a lot of real estate agents. We obviously want to express to for sale by owners the value of using a broker when they represent the sale of their home. How does that look to you as a lender?
Well, as a lender, this is what I would recommend for sale by owner. One, there's a couple of different strategies that, as you mentioned earlier, that a realtor can provide. So if you are making a payment to your mortgage and you're trying to save on a commission.
That's right.
Depending on what your mortgage payments are, if it's going to take you 2 to 4 to 6 months to sell your home, are you really going to net what you're going to get? That's number one.
That's right. So for example, with staging, if HUD states that staged homes sell as much as 4 times faster, then that means as a broker, with our program here at Staged Homes Real Estate, if we can sell your home 4 times faster than you as a for sale by owner, it makes sense to take a look at the numbers. And you're a numbers person, so that makes sense, right?
Right. And then the other thing is you had mentioned how much do you actually need to net at the end of the day, right? So if we allow you the opportunity to net what you need, more than likely you're going to net that plus some.
That's right.
The other thing that a lot of for sale by owners may not be aware of is that the liability. People are licensed realtors and brokers as yourself because you're bonded. You don't want anybody just walking in your home.
No,
right?
Not at all.
You want someone who's going to represent them, and that if you have a lockbox, you know who's been there.
That's right.
They're licensed and they're bonded, and you're protecting your family and yourself.
That's absolutely
true. To me, that's
true.
really a big deal.
That's a huge deal. And not only are we licensed and bonded and we track every buyer that comes into the home, we are educated and prepared to close that client, to share with them the special features of a home. It's like, I can talk to you all day long about my accolades. Well, who's Debbie Avey and what does she do and how does she run her business and that sort of thing. But to have somebody else brag about your home that other than the owner, is actually going to make a huge difference, because I'm going to be able to tell the buyer what I know they need to hear about the home, things they might not want to know. Everybody knows, okay, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1540 square foot house. But what are the things about the home that you as a seller put into the home that a buyer might not recognize out front? Like I put in a new heating and air conditioning system that has, allergy, control in the house, and I did a new sprinkler system, and I did new landscaping, and actually we did a new foundation on the house, or we did a new roof 5 years ago. We have new dual pane windows that, actually increase the value of the home. These are things that a buyer might not know about the home, that it's our job to make sure we showcase about the home, in addition to showcasing it in its best show condition with staging. And if you want to see, a picture really is worth 1,000 words, go to our website at www.stagedhomesrealestate.com. And I'm going to let our work speak for itself, because it truly does make all the difference. Right?
And the other point to also mention is negotiation.
That's right.
Right. So you're here trying to get top dollar, but how are you really negotiating those prices?
That's right. And the fact of the matter is that when buyers look at for sale by owners, they already know intuitively that they did a for sale by owner because they don't want to pay commissions. So a buyer is going to instinctively negotiate the commissions down because you didn't have to pay it, right? So it's going to make all the difference. So take that into consideration. I'm a buyer, I see a FSBO, I know you're not paying the commissions. Everybody thinks they know real estate because of all of the online third-party resources and information that's out there. We're on information overload when it comes to real estate. But keep in mind, third-party information is not always correct information. Like, people think if I go to Zillow and I get a Zestimate on my house, that I automatically know the value of my house. But there's a lot of things to consider that Zillow doesn't do, because Zillow is just inputting all this information into a database and coming up with, well, what is the actual true value of a home? Let me give you an example. I have a seller who just this morning told me, I want to increase the sales price of my home because Zillow said it's worth more. And I said, well, I have news for you. We were in escrow, and even though we fell out of escrow, we have an appraisal that says differently. The appraised value of your home is actually $29,000 less than Zillow. You've been on the market for 2 months and you haven't seen an offer anywhere close to what Zillow said. So if I didn't advise my client appropriately to let him know, Zillow is not the go-to. Zillow is a third party. It is not the MLS. Please do not get your factual information from Zillow if you're a for sale by owner or a seller looking to get factual information in the marketplace. Hire a professional. We've got 30 years experience. There is a lot more to consider in value than just a Zestimate approach on Zillow.
And you bring about another point, right? So when you're dealing with emotions, I am selling my house. I have all this emotional value.
That's right.
The buyer is not concerned with that. That's
They
number
don't,
one.
no.
Number two, when you also add on Zestimates or other types of resources online, there is more than, as you mentioned, you use the MLS. You
That's
have
right.
property profiles. You have other things that are utilized in order to bring in the real value close to what an appraiser uses, right?
That's
because
right.
I have to go in now and look at your home.
That's right.
So the house that sold, yes, for maybe 20, 30,000 more than you, but it had X, Y, Z, and you only have A, B, C.
That's right.
And so this is where the professionals come in.
That's
so
right.
For sale by owners, we're here to assist you. We're here to guide you. We're also here to educate you. So feel free to give a call to Debbie, and she'll allow you the opportunity to see what she can do in regards to staging. What is staging? I'm going to tell you, when I go in and I see a new home build, I'm like, I love the way this looks. Because
That's right.
I couldn't do this.
That's right.
I go into a vacant home and I can't visualize what I can do. I think I can. But when someone like Debbie gives you free staging, you walk into a place, you go, wow.
That's right. We say a vacant home is a vacant response. A cluttered home is a cluttered response. Staging makes all the difference. And we say free professional home staging. Everybody wants to ask, that's not free. You're right, it isn't free, because we chose up front when we started Staged Homes Real Estate to pay for the staging for you. That includes a complete staging and design team. It includes movers with a moving truck that actually have to come in oftentimes and bring in an entire household worth of furniture. If you're sitting on a vacant home and you're looking to stage it, and you've got 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, a loft, an office, and exterior, that you want to do some curb appeal with, that's a lot of stuff. That means we need a moving truck that comes in. But guess what? We put our money where our mouth is. We pay for those services up front so that you will benefit in the equity in the back end. Because when you hire a real estate agent, you are hiring a real estate agent to sell your home faster and for top dollar. We don't just put a sign in front of your property. We're going to strategize, and we're going to advise on the best way for you to prepare your home for sale to maximize its profits, because we believe that staging makes all the difference and it actually builds equity. If you want more information about Staged Homes Real Estate, you'd like to invite us to do a free consultation, give us a call, send us a message, or visit our website at www.stagedhomesrealestate.com. Thank you so much for joining us again on Off the Cuff Live with Deb. We look forward to seeing you next week.